In the shadowed alleyways of the city, where dreams are often buried beneath the weight of reality, I, Mark, a struggling musician, found myself at the precipice of despair. My once vibrant aspirations had dulled, my music silenced by the cacophony of rejection and obscurity. But one fateful night, everything changed when I met a mysterious stranger who promised me the fame and success I had longed for. Little did I know this deal would come with a horrific price, plunging me into a world of dark forces and more dilemmas. It was a cold, rainy night when I stumbled out of yet another failed gig. My guitar case felt heavier than usual, not from the weight of the instrument, but from the burden of my shattered dreams. As I walked down a dimly lit alley, a figure emerged from the shadows. He was tall, with piercing eyes that seemed to see through the very fabric of my soul. "Mark, isn't it?" he said, his voice smooth and haunting. I nodded, too exhausted to question how he knew my name. "You have a gift," he continued, "but the world has yet to recognize your talent. What if I told you I could change that? Overnight, your name will be on everyone's lips, your music on every playlist." I was skeptical, but desperation clouded my judgment. "And what do you want in return?" "Just a simple agreement," he replied, producing a parchment from his coat. "Sign this and all your dreams will come true." Without a second thought, I signed the contract, sealing my fate with a stroke of a pen. True to his word, my career skyrocketed. My songs topped the charts, my face graced magazine covers, and sold-out concerts became the norm. Fame and fortune were mine, and I reveled in the adoration of fans. For a while, it seemed like a dream come true. But as the days turned into weeks, strange and terrifying events began to unfold. Shadows seemed to move on their own, whispering my name in the dead of night. My reflection in the mirror would sometimes smirk at me, a sinister glint in its eyes. I started having nightmares, vivid and horrifying, where I was chased by demonic entities. One night, I couldn't take it anymore. I confronted the stranger who appeared as if summoned by my thoughts. "What's happening to me?" I demanded. "This wasn't part of the deal." He laughed, a chilling sound that sent shivers down my spine. "You didn't read the fine print, did you? The fame and success you desired come at a cost. Your soul is mine." Panic set in. I realized I had made a deal with the demon, and my time was running out. The only way to break the contract was to find someone willing to take my place. Desperation gnawed at me, and my thoughts turned dark. I considered tricking my best friend, Alex, into signing the contract. He had always been supportive of my music, and I knew he trusted me implicitly. But the thought of betraying him tore at my conscience. Could I really condemn him to the same fate? The moral consequences weighed heavily on me, but the fear of eternal damnation was even greater. One stormy night, I lured Alex to my apartment under the pretense of discussing a new song. As he arrived, I felt the presence of the demon lurking in the shadows, waiting for me to make my move. "Alex," I began, my voice trembling. "There's something I need to show you." I produced the contract, my hands shaking. Alex looked at it, then at me, confusion and concern in his eyes. "Mark, what is this?" Before I could answer, the demon materialized, its eyes glowing with malevolent glee. "Time's up, Mark. Make your choice." Alex's eyes widened in horror as he realized what was happening. "Mark, no, don't do this." Tears streamed down my face as I battled with my conscience. I couldn't do it. I couldn't betray my best friend. "No," I said, turning to the demon. "I won't sacrifice Alex. I'll face the consequences myself." The demon's smile faded, replaced by a look of fury. "Very well, then. You have chosen your fate." The room plunged into darkness, and a fierce wind howled through the apartment. Shadows twisted and writhed, forming grotesque shapes that advanced toward me. Alex grabbed my arm, his face pale with fear. "We have to fight it," Mark, he shouted over the din. Together, drawing on a strength I didn't know I had, I faced the demon. "You won't take me without a fight." The demon laughed, a sound that echoed through the room. "You are but a mortal. You cannot defeat me." But I had something the demon didn't anticipate: the power of human resolve and the bond of true friendship. With Alex by my side, we chanted words of defiance, our voices merging into a force that pushed back the darkness. The demon's form wavered, its power diminishing as we stood united. With a final ear-piercing scream, it vanished, leaving behind only a faint smell of sulfur. The apartment fell silent, the oppressive atmosphere lifted. I collapsed to the floor, exhausted but relieved. "Thank you, Alex," I whispered. "I couldn't have done it without you." He helped me up, a determined look in his eyes. "We'll get through this, Mark. Together." In the days that followed, my fame dwindled, but I didn't mind. I had learned a valuable lesson about ambition and the moral consequences of dealing with dark forces. My music took on a new depth, reflecting my experiences and the hard-earned wisdom that came with them. I remain close to Alex, our bond stronger than ever. Together, we face the challenges of life, knowing that true success lies not in fame or fortune, but in the integrity of our actions and the strength of our relationships. And as for the demon, its presence still lingers in the shadows, a constant reminder of the choices we make and the prices we pay. But I am no longer afraid, for I have faced the darkness and emerged with my soul intact, guided by the light of friendship and the unwavering power of the human spirit.